So the BSF has launched a massive anti-tunneling exercise along the 200-kilometer international border right from Sambha, Akhnoor and Hiranagar district. This is to detect any cross-border tunnels originating from Pakistan.
So this is an operation that was actually launched after the police information came across of two suicide bombers of the Jaish who had crossed over from the Sambha sector. And watch this report by Pradeep Datta that is giving you the situation on the ground, how it has been developing even as many of those terror organizations and their hideouts are being busted.
Days after Sambha encounter, massive anti-tunneling drive has been launched along international border in Sambha sector and Hiranagar area. You can see how BSF personnel, they are scanning each and every inch of the border trying to look for the tunnel. Because we have seen in the past also how the terrorists had been using subterranean route to sneak into this side of the border. Like rodents, they sneak into this side of the border through tunnel. This drive has started only after police provided them inputs that those two Jaish-e-Mohammed suicide bombers, they came from international border. It was in Sapawal area. They were picked up by a trucker and then transported to Sambha area. Finally, in 6-hour-long operation, these two Jaish-e-Mohammed suicide bombers were killed. And right now you can see how they are scanning each and every inch. They're carrying a rod in their hand. They're tilling that land. They're also trying to cut here elephant grass, also bushes, because they do not want to take any chance. A reason being that in the past also, in 2019, Omar Sheikh, who was relative of Masood Azhar, he had also crossed from Sambha sector and carried out Pulwama bombing in which 4 CRPF personnel lost their lives. Pakistan's intention is to bleed India 1,000 cut. Their policy is that at any cost, they have to keep the pot of terrorism boiling. And right now you can see how they are scanning each and every inch. It's not an easy task. It is like finding a pin in a haystack, looking for the tunnel, because this is a long border. And see how they are trying to find out. And right now you can see they have detected some kind of a cavity, and they are trying to ensure that this is not tunnel. And with the help of this iron rod, they are trying to pierce through it, trying to find out whether this is tunnel or not. And let me show you. This is a cavity, because normally also in the past when the tunnels have been detected, a similar kind of a cavity was initially found. Chilling and sensational disclosure by trucker Bilal Wage has sent alarm bells ringing. This Jaish-e-Mohammed overground worker, during interrogation, revealed that he picked up 2 Jaish suicide bombers from Sapawal area. So security agencies feel that they might have crossed somewhere from Sambha sector. That's one of the reasons that right now international border is on high alert. And you can see patrolling in along indo-pak border has been intensified. They are trying to man each and every inch of border. Besides this, ambush has been laid at several points. They want to thwart and file every sinister plot and nefarious design of Pakistan ever since snow has melted, and Pakistan is trying its level best once again to keep pot of terrorism boiling. They are trying to sabotage peace in this region. It is with that intent that they are trying to infiltrate terrorists. Right now, their inputs at about 100 to 120 terrorists right from line of control to international border. They are waiting at several launch pads. Besides this, several terrorists are waiting on north of Pir Panjal also, from trying to infiltrate from Uri Kupwara sector. And here you can see they are patrolling this area. They're manning each and every inch. They're trying to ensure that nobody is able to sneak into this side of the border. And this has been an age-old technique. Whenever there is a problem at domestic level, Pakistan always tries to divert attention. The best way to divert attention is that they want to push in terrorists into this side of the border, because Pakistan, like pack of cards, is almost falling. In fact, religion has not been able to keep Pakistan intact. It is basically anti-India sentiment, and Kashmir is a symbol that is being used by Pakistan Army inter-service intelligence to keep their country intact. And that's the only way they want to push in terrorists. That's the only way they want to scuttle peace process. We saw that how to Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, they were here with an intention to intensify attacks. They were here with an intention to carry out attack on one of the security installation. And that's one of the reasons that security agencies are on high alert, especially the border security force personnel.